Yo, how's it going, guys? I hope you're all super well. I'm having the exact same lunch as the other day. Some pad thai rice, and then we got some meat and stuff there. After I finish this, I'm heading down to the park. I'm doing a very light recovery session. We didn't have training on Monday night because we don't have a game this weekend, so our coach wanted to give us a bit of time off. Today is Tuesday. Last night we were supposed to have training on Monday. So today I'm doing a light recovery session. It's just going to be some juggling, like over the posts, as well as a little challenge that I'll put in. Does that annoy any of you? Look at that. I did that last night just to annoy everyone. I'm going to eat lunch and then I'll catch you guys down in the park. This week it's a little bit smaller. I've got the goal post this time instead of the rugby posts. I'm going to aim for 10, 5 touches on each side. I forget what it was. I think it was 4, but I'm going to move it up to 5 if it was. I've got to get it over the goal post, 5 touches, get it back to the other side. Every time it goes over, that counts as 1. Let's do it. Come on now, follow mine. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body, yeah. Last night you were in my room. Now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body, yeah. Your power, I stand 100 feet. I fall when I'm around you. Show me an open door. You go and slam it on me. I can't take any more. I'm saying, baby, please have mercy on me. Take it easy on my heart, even though you don't mean to hurt me. You keep tearing me up. No idea how many that was. I think it might have been 15, maybe. I didn't really count because I was counting the touches and it's hard to count both. I'll check when I edit. This one's pretty simple. Dribble in and out of these cones, get to the defender, beat the defender to the right, and then I'm looking to curl it into that corner or finish in that corner. We're going to go with 30 shots and I have to get at least 10 in the corners. No, let's change it. If I get it in the corners, that counts as 2 points. In the big goal, that's 1 point. If I miss the goal, no points. I have to get at least 24 points from 30 balls. If I don't get that, I want to say 50, but that's so many. Let's go with 40 push-ups. Let's get into it. This is pretty frustrating. You can see here the camera shot that I have now is actually pretty good. You can see the curl on that one. Brilliant shot there for the 2 points, but then I decided to change it, so we're going to have to live with that for the rest of the video. I just want to speak about this shot and training. So I had a kid the other day who I was coaching and we were practicing this exact skill, this curled shot, and he said he couldn't do it because he kept missing. And I stood in there and I said, why can't you do it? And he said, I just can't. And I said, well, it's all about practice. And I told him this story, how one day, actually not just one day, weeks and weeks of training for my free kicks, I would put the ball outside the box and I'd get a little hula hoop and I'd hang it in the top corner. Now, in that top corner and a hula hoop, you can imagine how hard it is to get it through that hula hoop. I remember times I was there for 45 minutes and I wouldn't hit that hula hoop. I'd hit it, but I wouldn't get it through. And I was frustrated every time I missed. I stood there and I went, wow, I'm missing every shot. This sucks. And at the beginning, I was very angry, frustrated, and I just was at the point where I just wanted to get it in. I didn't care how it went in, as long as the ball went in. So from that, I stood back and I went, okay, I'm not getting it in, but why am I getting angry over these shots? I'm learning it. Everybody's learning. Even the people like Messi and Ronaldo are learning these skills, which are very complicated. So after every shot, I would stand there and I'd go, okay, what did I do wrong that time? And for example, maybe my foot was not correctly next to the ball, so I was too far away from the ball, and that's what I fixed on the next one. And then maybe the one after that, I leant back a little bit too much. So on that shot, you can see I've definitely leant back on that because it went sky high. So after each shot, I would stand there and go, okay, what can I fix? And that's something you guys can definitely put into your trainings. Now, watch this shot. This is one. You know what that was like? That was like John Terry's penalty.
Oh my goodness!
And I really want you guys to just think about that, because I've had messages before asking how they can get better, players wanting to improve, and I always say the one thing is practice. Nobody is born with these super special powers that gives them the ability to, for example, juggle a ball or curl the shot into the far corner. It's something which you just have to work hard at, and the harder you work at it, the longer you work and the longer you practice it, the better you're going to get. And I don't mean, for example, going to the park and just practicing juggling for the sake of juggling. When you practice, you need to have a specific goal in mind. So for here, my aim is to get the ball into that corner with a curled shot, getting my foot next to the ball, not hitting it too hard, and I'm aiming for that top corner. Can you see how that's specific rather than going, I'm just going to go down, dribble through some cones, beat a defender, and then just try and shoot it into the goal. So that's my tips. On with the video.
Oh my goodness!
That was a lot more intense than I planned it to be, which is not the best, but now I know for next time how to make it less intense so that I'm not getting as tired and using as much of my energy, because it's supposed to be a recovery session. Oh well, I didn't train last night, so it's not the worst. I'm off home now. I want to look at some stats, so some stats in regards to my percentages with that shooting, how many I missed, how many I got in the middle, and how many I got in the corners, and then do some analysis of that, so I'll catch you when I get home.
Let's use this goal as the example. So in between the two red sticks is the middle part of the goal. In between the posts and the red stick on each side are the corners, which is what I was aiming for. And then on the outside at the top will be the stat of which I missed the goal completely. Okay, let's take a look at the middle stat. What's it going to be? It's 44% in the middle of the goal. That's okay. That means I'm getting nearly half of my shots on target, but I know that most of them weren't super powerful, which is annoying. But moving on, let's go on to the side shots, and they're going to give us a total of 16%. Ooh, that is not a very nice number. I'm going to aim to get that one higher for sure, because these are the sort of shots in the game which are definitely going to be goal. The 44%, very low chances. It's a shot on target. Keeper will most likely save it, but those corners, I should be hitting at least 33%, I reckon. So at least a third of my shots should be going in the target. So that's my goal for next session. Finally, my missed shots gives us 40%. That is not a nice number at all. I need to get that one down. Next session, let's aim for 20% missed. I think that's a good target, and then we can go from there. So let's move on with the video and finish it up.
I know I didn't do the challenge right. I was so tired by the end of those 25 shots, so I'm just going to do the 40 push-ups just because I'm a nice guy. I'm going to do it for you. You guys are killing me. If there's one thing I hate, it's push-ups. Anyway, that's going to conclude today's video. Good insight there on training, so make sure you took in some of that part. If you need to watch it again, make sure you do, because it's very important that you understand no one's born with superpowers. I had to work so hard to get to where I am, so that's the same that you guys have to do as well. Same with Ronaldo. We all think that he's superpower, but he's not. He's worked so hard and we don't get to see it. But anyway, if you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Listen.